We'll begin by introducing you to a young boy. His name was Ibn Sayyad. Ibn Sayyad was a young Jewish boy, a contemporary of Muhammad in Medina. He later converted to Islam after Muhammad's death, according to Islamic sources, and died around 683. There's a very interesting encounter between Muhammad and Ibn Sayyad, and we're going to look at some of those major elements before we analyze the story itself. When Allah's messenger entered the garden, I have some of these elements in bold that are going to be very, very important. He entered the garden, he started hiding behind the trunks of date palms, and he's trying to hear something that Ibn Sayyad would say before Ibn Sayyad would actually see Muhammad sneaking up on him. He was lying on a bed covered with a velvet sheet, very, very important, from where his murmurs were heard. And at that point, the boy's mother saw Muhammad and shouted out to Ibn Sayyad that Muhammad was sneaking up on him. Muhammad questions Ibn Sayyad, "Do you bear testimony to the fact that I am the messenger of Allah?" And Ibn Sayyad replies, "Do you bear testimony to the fact that I am the messenger of Allah?" Muhammad then gives a rather indecisive response. "I affirm my faith in Allah and in His angels and in His books." "And what do you see?" He said, "I see the throne over water." If you've watched the previous videos on Jewish mysticism, you just saw this throne and kind of a vision scene, and you know exactly what's going on. If not, don't worry, you will very soon. Let's look at some other details. Muhammad asked him, "What dreams do you have?" So Muhammad is probing this boy's knowledge. Muhammad also said, "I am concealing something from you." Ibn Sayyad replied, "It is just smoke." I mentioned this before. Ibn Sayyad said, "I see the throne over water." And then Muhammad said, "You see the throne of Iblis upon the water." David Halperin refers to Ibn Sayyad when he says, "I see a throne upon the sea, and then around it al-Khayat." Al-Khayat. Now, why does that matter? Well, this word hayat actually strengthens the connection to Merkava mysticism even more. This text is a priori the less likely to have suffered modifications and should be given preference. We are therefore to retain the surrounding hayat. This point is crucial, for the word, evidently deleted as meaningless at a later stage of the transmission, is to be explained as an Arabicized form of the Hebrew hayot, or living creatures. So these visions where these living creatures are bearing up the throne is actually the namesake of Merkava mysticism itself. As a side note, this makes it all the way into the Quran. Those who bear the throne and all who are about it. When Muhammad encountered contemporaries who claimed falsely, in his view, to be apostles, his condemnation was swift and decisive. Not so with the young Ibn Sayyad.